Here's a quick look at the E-mini S&P for Tuesday, October the 25th, 2011. Um, the market overnight did have some follow-through higher. By the way, these are the market profiles that we're looking at. This is the overnight profile. This is what happened today, and this is what happened yesterday. So here's yesterday's high here. So just a little bit of follow-through, not much. And then it came back down. We had a level in here around 42 where the market held overnight but then broke lower. There was some news early in the day and it did break lower, and it came right down to our level right here at 27. This was the low that held for pretty well the entire day until it's very late in the day. It made new lows, but it moved from this low, rallied about 15 points up to here before it came back down and did make new lows for the day. So this 27 area actually worked very nicely again. So we've got a market here that obviously sold off today. I don't think it sold off with tremendous conviction, although it was a pretty good move, and I suspect we're going to have some follow through from that, although we did come back down to a known support area around 1222, next one being down at 1215. So we are definitely going to monitor these areas very closely to see if the market can maintain this bullish intraday stance, and to do so it must stay above 1215. All the better, obviously, if it can stay above 1222. But as long as it does stay above those two prices, then I think we're still good to go with a preference to trading the long side. If, however, it does move below 1215, I think that's somewhat of a change in sentiment, and we would then be having a preference to be trading from the short side. We also like to use the market profiles from just the regular trading hours, and that's what you're looking at right here. And here are our trades in our software from today. We had a long trade in here, actually two of them, but close together, so just turned into one trade. The market did have a pretty good bounce. It moved up from the area that we were getting long a couple of points. We only did a half a position on this, so it did reach our first objective and then break even on the second. So that was our first trade. We had a short trade in here that we did not take. We were just into the or just coming out of the um, green intraday filter, and of course we're intraday long, so we obviously have the preference for the long trade. We did have a long trade in here. We ended up by having to exit that trade after 10 minutes with a loss. It just didn't have the lift, so that was actually our second trade of the day. And then we had a very nice trade here. As you can see, we had the blue up arrow here. This is the third trade of the day, and it had a very nice rally, moving, I believe it was about 5.5 points in our favor, so good profit on that. So we only had 3 trades today. These other trades were just set up and triggered after the cash market had closed, and of course that's a little too late for us. Really wanted to go ahead and take that trade. So we're going to monitor this low that was formed today. And that's around 22, and then 15 is the next support area, with resistance right now around 36 and then 41. But still having a preference to be trading on the long side as long as 1215 holds. So that's really our look at the market for right now. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always enjoy hearing your questions and comments. So that'll be it for today. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.